fans, welcome to tonight's live stream. We are continuing our trophy backlog with some more Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1. Whew, I'm looking forward to this one. I've been playing a little bit offline. I've been conquering the hard mode playthrough, so that's what we're doing. Currently, this is the hardest thing, as playing the game by playing it through on hard mode. This is the hardest thing to me yet. I'm sure that the game is going to give me more challenges as we progress through, but I hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Tuesday. We are working our way through the week. Of course, if you've seen the Trophy Hoarders podcast, I hope you've enjoyed it. If not, maybe go over to the channel. It's on YouTube, Spotify and Apple, and drop a like and subscribe to it as well. Righto. Oh, hello Aiden, how's it going, good sir? How's it going, little man? Are you alright? I think it's fair to say, bro hit me with the little bro yesterday, and he's really gotten to me. My own moderators started an all-out war. Only joking. Alrighty. As always, chat. Phone on to charge. Do we want to charge the watch? Yeah, we'll charge the watch. Alright. So, where are we? I'm gonna bring this down quite a lot for your ears. Cool. So, the Android Saga, I think I might have gotten to this. Kind of, unsure. I think I might have gotten to this at some point, but essentially what I've been doing is I've just been working sort of like in my spare time, just working through all of this on hard mode. And there is actually a fight that we've not done yet, so we're gonna play this and we should get a trophy, and then we'll do it on hard mode as well. And then that will be everything done for this section, and then we've got one more sort of like main story area to do, and then after that it's just kind of like miscellaneous cleanup as such. I was going to say, I don't think the chat's broken. You are the only person in the chat on my end so far. But hopefully, yeah, you fixed it. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's do this fight with Trunks versus Cell. I have turned down the audio just a little bit, but we will see how loud it is when we get into it. You will all be pleased to know that I think I may have mentioned this on a previous stream, but my controller is now fully broken, the analog stick. It is like, it twists and it should be stationary, which is not good. So thank you Raging Blast for breaking my controller. I did call it. I thought it would have made it till the end of the Platinum though.
How do you know that? Your plan's about to fail, and this is the end for you.
Alright chat, hopefully you can hear the game. Obviously we don't want it too loud. It's just a you thing. I wonder what it was. Brother's got me on the big TV. That's not a pretty sight. I actually love this attack. Just like... What a move. My god, Buddy's being yeeted. Like he was stuck. Oh, the chat just stopped popping up. Interesting. How does chat work on the TV? Does it like put it on a bar on the side? I'd assume that's how it works. That's how it does it on computer. Ah, I thought we was gonna get the punch on. Should have just used my move, to be honest with you. Don't know if that's gonna hit. Nope. Wasted attack. See, this is the type of stuff on hard modes, very unforgiving, which we will see in just a moment. Like, that is the kind of stuff where we get put into a spin cycle. And that we repeatedly get beaten down. I guess this is saving Trunks' timeline, right? Is this like an alternate pathway of him in the future saving his time? Yeah, I think it might be.
It's over. Goku, go on.
Alright, awesome. We might be able to pop another trophy. Oh, there we go. Android's saga completed. Speaking of trophies, let's go. We might be able to get another trophy as well, because we are doing like the stars. So what I think we might be able to do is we might be able to save Scum a trophy. Not entirely sure how the process works, but we're going to find out live if it does work. So stay tuned for that one. Alright, so we just need to replay this again, but on hard. Save Scum. Brother, I've done this game twice. There's no shot that I'm replaying missions for like a third or fourth time. Like, in what world does the game make you play it through once to then unlock missions for the same mission to then, like, perform certain moves? Surely you just have, like, a star system from the beginning. Okay, so he's gonna have a health regen section as well. Be mindful of that. Bro has had his re-up session early. Oh, we finally took some damage. Alright, this is where we don't want to... Yeah, nice. So this is where we don't want to lose traction here, because they've been a little bit aggressive. This is where it could look like it goes wrong a lot of the times. That's so funny how he just like gets yeeted in the sky. Wow. How did we do hard modes even quicker than the standard mode? That's impressive.
It's over.
I am winning. I am winning, Dad. I wonder what the speed run with some of these levels must be. There must be some really balked way to get through things. I'm kind of bittersweet about this. I think this is actually shorter, but it's still just like kind of long, if that makes sense at the same time as well. So we are blocked from one trophy because we've not unlocked this hidden level yet, and we will get the hidden level, like, rest assured. We're just not going to do it now because we need the stars, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. 16 levels, right? How many do we think we're going to beat tonight? And I say this as well. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I think there's 29? 29? So we've got 32 of the coins, and I believe there is 29 still on offer, which is not enough, unfortunately. So we'll have 61. How many do we need for the... Because we need to unlock all of the outfits. How many coins does that take? Apparently you need to earn 229 stars out of the 309. I'm just taking a look to... You can earn the platinum with 164 stars, or as possibly as few as 134. Oh, the costumes are 65. Oh, sweet. Okay, awesome. So we will have 62 by the time we complete everything. So this star shop here, right? We need to buy all of the costumes. And then after the costumes, we need to buy all of these background music things here. And then after that, we can unlock these what if stories, which are like just bonus battles, which are pretty cool. I think what I've done is I've obviously brought a few already, but to get all of the background music in the game, you have to buy some of those hidden levels and complete them. So I think I've brought everything that I need to yet. So my plan is to save scum the costumes and also the music when we've got enough. So essentially just playing through everything, we should hopefully get there. And there will be some like easy mission objectives to do. Like finish with little damage. Doing that on easy should be like a piece of piss. Yeah, we're just getting through everything on hard.
All right, you ready?
Are you ready? I kind of foresee this being a bit of a quicker fight. Okay, I'm glad that hit him. Half expecting him to dodge. Why has he got such a shit move?
Well, surrendering yet?
Alright, he's gonna turn Super Saiyan. Surely. Regen his health. There we go, and he gets his health back. Right on cue. Yeah, so I was hoping to hit that before it dropped. Hey Adrian, how's it going? See, I do feel like for the most part we have got hard modes in like a good system. Oh, we'll see you later.
Well, surrendering yet?
Like, some fights are rigged in your favor and other fights are not. I feel like when you understand the mechanics and you kind of understand who you're playing as and who you're fighting against, you can know whether you can keep the distance or if you can't touch the enemy. I do feel like some of the Majin Buu fights are going to be very difficult. Yeah, but it's like everything. Like there's like a couple of hard fights in the Freezer area. There's a couple of hard fights in the Cell Saga. Yeah, you did miss the Cell Saga, unfortunately. Look at that, we finished with little damage as well. So, unfortunately, my face is in the way. Probably move myself back over here, but feels weird. So yeah, these are the stars that I'm collecting, but I don't think it really makes a difference. Like, I'm always unlocking the hard one, which my head is over, but... Yeah, I did a lot of the Cell Saga, mate. On I did a good majority of that offline. We literally just did the final battle that we unlocked on hard and popped the trophy at the start of the stream. So we only did one fight, but yeah, the Cell Saga was like I've just been wrapping that up offline. Welcome in, anime guy. I have been training, yes. I've been in... I was about to say Capsule Corp. I've been in the hyperbolic time chamber. Sorry, I had a bit of a brain malfunction there. I was like, what's it called? I've been in the time chamber. I have been practicing, and I am ready. Minch, welcome in. How's it going? Hope we're doing well.
Super Saiyans all over the place.
I've messed up the start of this fight. I'm just gonna leave him down there. I need to get I made a mistake at the start of this fight. I think I can still salvage it, assuming he doesn't regen health, but yeah, kind of fucked it a little bit. He's obviously a little bit stronger than Goten. Can you believe we're 2 days away? 2 days away from what? What are we 2 days away from? What's happening in 2 days' time? Thursday? Is that Resident Evil Day on Thursday? Is that what's happening? Happy I'm having fun with this game. To you, it's a hidden gem not a lot of people play. Yeah, I feel like the Dragon Ball Z era on PlayStation 3 is actually, I think, like quite underrated, and it's like overhated and underrated, because when it came out, I think a lot of like let's not kid ourselves, right? It's probably a lot of nostalgia, but like the Budokai Tenkaichi games on PlayStation 2 were probably some of the greatest things to ever happen, right? Like the PlayStation 2 Dragon Ball games were fantastic, okay? And then we get to the PlayStation 3 generation, it's like, well, we kind of are expecting a lot more because it's a new console, but then at the same time we want exactly the same thing. But the issue with that is you can't just give us Frieza, Cell, Majin Buu back-to-back in game. So I do kind of really sympathize with the developers of, like, you know, have it like what they have to do for the games and stuff. But yeah, it's like I don't know. Like, I've not played Burst Limit properly. I feel like that might be one of the weaker ones of the franchise. I think, was that the first one that came out? Because I know there's no trophy support there. But yeah, like, Ultimate Tenkaichi, I quite like that. It was different. Frustrating, but, you know, different. One year of grey hairs. You've been grinding the last push of the platinum. Are you closer now? What was you on, like? You had like 70 missions or something, right? Hey, welcome in, Matthew. Ah, good stuff watching the podcast. Did you enjoy it? Chat, if you haven't already, do me a favor, please, 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 please. There's going to be a link in the live chat to our podcast channel, Trophy Hoarders. Please just click it or search it in. It's like on my YouTube page as well, and it's in the live chat, Trophy Hoarders. Just drop it a subscription, because we're trying to get, like, obviously build that channel up and get subs on it. So, you know, the more the merrier, and it obviously helps that out and whatnot. So yeah, I think road to 500 subs is oh, we're gonna get beaten the fuck out of there. Is in full effect. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. It was a really fun episode. Shout out to John for coming on. Absolute legend. Right, I just remembered we don't want to use our final move because we will kill ourselves. And I don't mean that in a weird way. That is his final move. He sacrifices himself. So, 2 days where YouTube will crash and overload of Resident 9 videos. Right, yes, of course. Not only that, but I have a feeling people will be uploading Resident Evil. Like, I got the platinum trophy in every Resident Evil game. I did the hardest piece of DLC in Resident Evil. As consumers of that kind of content, do you enjoy it when, like, a game, obviously it's quite a big franchise, isn't it? But, like, do you enjoy it when all of the content creators, like, hop on a trend and obviously not make the same video but do something different? Or do you prefer not, you know, listening to the noise as such and just watching some other stuff? Yeah, what are you doing making a 3-hour podcast? Some of us have to work to do. Just have the podcast on in the background though. Honestly, it was one of those ones where you just get on with your guests so well. You can't help but yap, you know. And like, it was to the point where, like, we were still speaking afterwards. I think the call was probably about 4 hours long, and I was like, I actually do need to go and do some IRL stuff, you know. Yeah, that call could have quite easily probably went on for a lot longer, and the podcast for that matter as well. See, I know it's a lot of, like, side stuff, but it's kind of weird that they did, like, get out, like, the whole Great Saiyaman stuff. Like, I'm surprised they didn't put in some of those tournament fights, or like a fight with Videl. I think there is actually a Videl fight, but it's not like... Oh wait, no, there is actually, but... who's that, the green guy as well that Gohan fights, like the demon? Bobbity. Like, there's still like a... Like this. Thank goodness. I was like, I can't see, and we're just being pushed into a corner. And nobody puts baby in a corner.
I'll clean up the mess I made and take care of Majin Buu. Then I'll settle things with you. I'm still alive, that is.
Thursday or Friday night, nice. Good times for the platinum. I got a platinum today, chat. I got the Resident Evil 7 Remake platinum. It was some good fun replaying that and cleaning it up. Definitely a lot easier with streamlined progression. See, I'm curious to see if we can get through all 16 levels of this Boo saga. I feel like we're making good time. We'll see. I'm sure it's going to be very difficult. It's going to ramp up, but... We've got 16 levels. Get your predictions in, everybody. I actually love this outfit that Gohan has on here. Sometimes when I go to the gym, I've got like an Under Armour, like quarter zip up, and it looks exactly the same. I'm just there like aura fun. That's not going to kill me, is it?
What's wrong? It's not all you got, is it? This defense is too strong.
It's weird seeing how like passive he is. Pretty much GG's here. It really does piss me off though when they've got no health and they're still fighting. It's like they're coded to put in their moves before they fall.
Please.
Isn't he just a little cutie? You just want to take him home with you. Hey Kelly, welcome in. How are you doing? You're good. Lovely to hear. Margin Vegeta, one of my goats. So yeah, chat, just in terms of content, we'll have a new Platinum video out next Friday. So we've got a Peaky Blinders video game that will be coming out to line up with the movie. And then after that, I'll probably have enough stuff to make a like backlog video again, which will be quite cool. I have a feeling this fight is a bit of a tough one. This. Yeah, I thought that would look good on the profile. Was it like a 0.1% ultra rare? That's some bullshit, man. Oh, I literally had all my health. The thing is about those explosive moves is that you can't really dodge them either. Thing is, I know what he's going to do. So cheeky hitting me with that shit, man. I'm playing Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1 right now. It came out in 2009. I'm playing it on the PlayStation 3. And thank you for subscribing, Jay, as well. If you're in the live stream, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy your stay. What is Peaky Blinders? Do you not know what it is? It's a TV show. It's a great TV show. It's set just after World War I, and it's about a gang in Birmingham, in England. It's very hard to kind of quantify what it is. I feel like you just need to watch it, but just watch it is probably my recommendation. It's one of those shows that you watch it and like the quality of it is like, you're like, yeah, like it's good. Welcome in, John. Raging Blast 2 should have a story mode like this. I've never played Raging Blast 2. I do plan to get to it afterwards.
Take care of your mother.
But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what, like, you know, what it is.
I'll fight Majin Buu.
If I had to guess, I would assume, because Raging Blast 2 came out a year after this, so I'm assuming that it kind of almost acts as like a kind of stock piece, like a bit of DLC. Because from what I've heard, it's like all of the like movies and side content, isn't it? See, I don't know at what point my explosion will be good enough. Hey, welcome in, Live Die Retreat. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. High key, we're cooked anyway. Let's just get this off and hope for the best. I think we're gonna have to restart the fight. Oh. We're gonna have to restart the fight anyway, because we're shit. Oh. I think you have to get Buu's health down a bit lower to then do the self-sacrifice thing. I thought the Peaky Blinders game was quite good, yeah. And this is coming from a man that doesn't like puzzle strategy games all too much. I really enjoyed the Peaky Blinders game. Oh yes, the arcade ladder, right. It kind of feels like there should be some story elements intertwined into Raging Blast 2, surely. Yeah, it's one of those things. I need to just see it for myself and experience it. But again, like, I don't know, man, like you're not gonna want a story mode like this on Raging. I mean, you would, but you'd obviously want like what, GT or something, and like the movies, opposed to. They're supposed to just a ladder, because that is kind of dead. See, this fight is causing us a little bit of issue, and this is where I kind of have frustrations with the game, is Majin Buu goes for a couple of health regenerations, which I just don't think are fair. Like, look, he's going to go back up to full health. Thankfully, we dodged that. So, like, he's got a few regenerations. We fight him several times, and he has a regeneration at each one. So this really is about preserving as much as Vegeta's health and managing that where possible. Hey Action Ace, how's it going? Majin Buu's your favourite character? Which version of Majin Buu? Is in like this Buu? That Buu? I'm a big fan of Super Buu. The one that fights Gohan. And albeit even the version of Buu that fights Vegeta as well. that's my favourite rendition to do. Yeah, I used to play Fortnite a lot when I was younger. I mean, it's more of a young man's game, isn't it, Fortnite? I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but I've kind of grown up. Like, I played a lot of Fortnite when I was younger, and when I actually had the motor ability and reaction times to play such an intense game like that. Shit. But are we not going to switch over to the boy? Trunks. Yeah, man, this is some fucking bullshit. So he's had his second or third regeneration of this fight already, and he's gained an extra health bar. Like, it truly is rigged something. I don't think we're winning this fight as well. Because when we spawn back in, we're going to have nothing. Only 2 story dialogue and key character fight. Oh my god. Bit of a downgrade then. I'm looking forward to Raging Blast 2, but that doesn't sell it all that well. I'm not ready for Resident Evil 9, no. Purely because I'm not getting it. Not to say that I don't want to get it. I like Resident Evil games, but I don't love them. Like, my life depends on it. I'll pick it up on a sale or something like that. Like, it's a game that I would love to play, but I'm also not dropping like 60 bones on it.
Take care of it.
Dad, what do you mean?
Go. Take cover somewhere far from here. I'll fight Majin Buu by myself.
No, we can beat him if all of us work together.
No. No matter how many people we kill, ordinary fighting just doesn't work.
That's not true. We're really strong.
Trunks, I've never helped you ever since you...
So I don't know whether to continue just attacking him or not.
Trunks, stay strong. We're done for.
I'm just gonna do it. I've kind of accepted defeat. If he dies, he dies. If we don't... Yeah.
I finally know what I have to do to get rid of you.
So close, yeah.
Dare you do this to me?
You haven't played the other Resident Evil games yet? I don't think it would be much of an issue. Like, you could probably jump into 9 and it'd be fine. Like, it's one of those things where it's like you have to end up watching a lore video about Resident Evil anyway to understand who's who, I find. GTA 5 is good, yeah. Again, I played GTA 5 a lot when I was younger. Don't really play it all too much now. Because, I don't know. Like, the story mode is obviously... I've got the platinum in GTA 5. So, like, once you've done everything, there's... I don't know. Not much reason, for me at least, to go back and, like, do the campaign. And, like, GTA Online, while it's fun, again, it's like... just isn't really for me right now. Like, I don't really have any friends there. Man, we've literally lost a bar and a health. Bar and a half already. We're getting fucked over by the computer right now. How unlucky can somebody be? Seriously. I'm just throwing the fight. I'm gonna go for a P-chat and just throw the fight. There's no point continuing with that because we've just been boinked.
Don't give up.
Bro, how's the computer still not beating me while I was like... Sums it up, doesn't it? Sums it up. Absolutely pummels me while the controller's in my hand, but as soon as I step away, it's like, no, no, no. we're not hurting you. You brought 2 for the graphics and new characters. Yeah. That would make sense at the time, to be fair. 2's graphics is on par with Budokai 1. What does that mean? Because Budokai 1's the oldest, so is that a good or bad thing? Or do you mean in terms of like how, like a step up? In terms of like revolutionary? AI is only competent when it can read your inputs. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Maybe the strategy is maybe the strategy is pretend I'm not playing. Now you see here, chat, how we're doing well. This is like the kind of... Son of a bitch. He got us. I was trying to fly away and it got us. Fucking prick. Like, we had such a good start to that fight and then just, like, I just couldn't get out of that. Damn. I think this fight might be done as well. I've not played that many fighting games recently. No, this is the only one I've played and the only one I will play. Like, I'm not the biggest fighting genre man. I just like playing Dragon Ball Z. Actually, I tell a lie. I played a little bit of Demon Slayer 2. I played that maybe a month or 2 ago now. I still need to clean up that platinum. Or is it in the regeneration? What kind of cheat codes are these? Budokai wanted the best graphics for its time, 2002. I mean, granted, yeah, for 2002 standards, definitely, like, I agree in that sense. But, like, surely, like, going from what me as a kid isn't an accurate thing to recall, but what I can recall is the Budokai HD collection, and from playing 1 and playing 3, 1 felt so bad, and like you could look at it and you could like obviously tell. So yeah, like, I don't know, like, are you just saying that Raging Blast 2 just looked the best of the generation, essentially? Is that what you mean? So that's crazy if it's on par with a 2002 game. I just can't help but think this game is scripted for you to just... Like, look at this. Yeah, we're done. We've lost, like... It's... I really... There's half of me that wants to snap the controller. There's another half of me that wants to scream. And then the other part of me is just like, yeah, well, fuck it. It is what it is. Oh, man. Good evening, Bomb Shop. There we go. Let me speak to you instead. My ray of sunshine. How are you doing? Good, sir. Use my pineapple head powers to win. We're gonna need more than that. Like, where my frustration is coming from is I had a very good start to the fight, like very good start. Like, very good. And then his move that's basically unblockable, you can dodge it, and I was already inputting the buttons to do so, but it still like trapped me in the move, and then from that point I lost 2 bars of health and then it's chalked. So it's like the fine details all need to be perfect. Hello British lad. Hello Thermal. I'm hoping I get the platinum soon, but we're still quite a way off, to be honest with you. I still think there's still a lot more grinding to do. Like, I've got to play 100 battles against the computer offline. That's fun, isn't it? Who in their right mind boots up 100 just versus the computer mode? How am I other than raging at the pace? I'm alright, mate. Had a good day today, making good progress on the Peaky Blinders. You absolute fucking slag. Oh, we got hit by it. Thank you, slag. Yeah, made some good progress on the... Peaky Blinders script. Went for 2 walks today, treated myself. It was really nice to be out in the nature. See what I did there? That's how you get out of it, and I was doing those buttons last time, and apparently it wasn't good enough. Hello, Swag. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope work's alright. You can do this in 3 tries and a half-assing. Hopefully. Bro, stop belly flopping me. Maybe I can do well. I do like that we get our move off before him. It's like our moves are doing less damage now as well. Don't think that's gonna hit. Oh, it is. Dodge that move. This is promising. Chat 4 bears. I mean, this could all still go wrong, but we've got... Shit. We did have 4 bars of health, but this is still technically a PB in terms of our health versus theirs, because we're normally struggling for life at this point.
Trunks, restrain yourself. No matter what you do, you just make it harder for Vegeta.
I think this could be it. I would say I'm a Trunks fan. I've always been... Oh, I don't think that's going to hit, actually. Oh, no, yeah, it's nice. I've always been a Trunks fan, and probably at that also a Vegeta fan. As I've gotten older, the respect for Goku, though. That's just unlucky. He's gone up to 4 bars of health as well. We should have really capitalized more, because we're going to switch out in a second. Oh, he's dodging everything.
Take care of me.
Dad, what do you mean?
So we're actually in no better position than we started with, because he's actually regen health. Fuck.
No, we can beat it if all of us work together.
No. No matter how many people we throw at, ordinary fighting just doesn't work.
That's not true. We're really strong.
Trunks, we're in our job in this mission, baby.
Oh, no, 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 no. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I meant to click up. Fuck. Oh, I can't believe I've just thrown the best run we had.
Come on, you're in trouble here.
Good luck. Keep at it.
How do I press the wrong button? I should have flicked it and I clicked.
Dare you do this to me?
There's no better chance than that. Fuck. Been hectic as always. Been a while since you did anything for yourself. Feel you, dude. Sometimes you just gotta lock in though, and then your peace and quiet time can come a little bit later after you've worked hard. Do you know what though? I feel like a lot of these trophies will pop once we finish this hard playthrough because there's like so many tied to it. This is Raging Blast 1. Yeah, I did fuck up, thank you. Chunks are your fave for youth, then you moved to Vegeta as you started to understand him. Yeah, I mean as a kid I remember having this action figure, Margin Vegeta. I used to have Margin Vegeta and actually this version of Boo, and they were just so battered, so I always used to like fight them against each other. But yeah, I've always been like a Vegeta fan. Again, even like understanding this fight as an adult sort of thing, because he's like, oh, I've never hugged you since you were a baby, to his son. And he's just been cold to his son because he's been training. And then he sacrifices himself. I'm sorry, I was like, oh, like, respect. Top 5 respect moments. Never been a fan of Trunks, but see why he's popular. Same feeling with Gohan, one of your favourite. Never one of your favourites, but see why he's like so much. Yeah. I do like Gohan, but it is true what they say. It is like a character that has been disrespected, but that's because he's not like. Again, to my understanding, Dragon Ball Z fans, correct me if I'm wrong, but after the Cell games, that was kind of like Goku was dead, right? And oh shit, it's a good move from him. Like Cell games, Cell's dead, Gohan's just had this epic fight scene, and it's almost like Gohan's ready to take the mantle, right? And that was kind of the plan, but I feel like it wasn't received very well, so then they had to bring Goku back and like almost flip the story a little bit to make sure that he's still like relevant. So that's kind of why I feel like Gohan's been nerfed, if it makes sense. But it makes like, I don't know, the kid had his neck broken as a kid. You can understand if he wants to study instead of fight. Struggle trying to comprehend the Gohan hype. I mean, if we're talking about like nostalgia and the whole Cell stuff, I think Teen Gohan is like I'm a fan of Teen Gohan. Like that is fucking epic, right? And then even Gohan when he fights Boo, right? That like seeing him actually like be a bit cocky, like oh yeah, like they tried to make him into a nerd, but like come on my boy, like he's still in there. So like he does definitely have his moments. Like this Saiyan man stuff is like granted that's a little bit cringe. Please step into it. I don't like Formula 1 games, no. I think I may have played a little bit of like one of the manager ones, but I don't understand Formula 1. Like, I don't get it. Trunks was added after some editor suggested Toriyama should add some good-looking dudes to the manga that women would like. Really? Is that true? I mean, I'm here for it. He's absolutely succeeded with that, whoever that editor was. Yeah, exactly. They wanted him to be the main character, then they backpedaled. It'd be interesting to see what Dragon Ball would be like if they did stick with, like it switches way too quickly back to Vegeta before we can do any meaningful damage.
I'll fight Majin Buu.
And it's always as I'm about to do a move as well.
No matter how many people we throw at it, ordinary fighting just
Just to make sure this little shit doesn't do any regeneration.
Trunks, I never hugged you ever since you were a baby.
You're embarrassing me.
Trunks, stay strong.
I think the issue for most, I can understand the call to want to like kill off Goku and keep him dead, because if you've been watching the show, you've seen him since Dragon Ball, right? So you've seen him since Dragon Ball, so it makes sense. But I feel like a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans, especially those in the West, probably didn't watch the original Dragon Ball, so this was the first time seeing Goku. And like, I guess that's a little bit of a shock to the system that he's like died and he's literally been in it for like what, 1.5, maybe 2 seasons. So I can see why they wanted to bring him back into it. I mean, I'm kind of glad they did, because he's had so many great moments.
You're kinda sucky.
We might be quick to. I'm very disappointed I've not finished the fight with his ultimate move, but I actually just don't care. I actually don't care.
Bulma, Trunks, Kakarot.
I kind of want to feel better about myself. I'm disappointed I didn't hit the final move, but just gotta get it done. Practice makes perfect. What is the best game I've played on PlayStation 5? I honestly don't know, to be honest with you. Like, the Spider-Man games are pretty good in terms of, like, raw power from a PlayStation 5. Death Stranding 1 and 2. The Artful Escape, an indie game, that looks pretty good on PlayStation 5. The Last of Us Part 1 and 2, those remake things, they look good as well. Yeah, I mean, I think Gohan would have been a worthy character, but I mean, it's even like from the early days, you can see that Gohan is, you know, his mum wants him to study and stuff, so he's never going to be the man that saves the entire universe, sort of thing. So it didn't really make sense in that front as well. Like, you know, maybe like Goten, if you fast forwarded like 20 years and had him grown up, maybe he could be the one that didn't care about school and actually would save the world, and obviously he's more powerful or whatever because he's younger. You really like the Red Ribbon Army, but it makes sense if you watch the original Dragon Ball. Android 16, 17 and 18 was dank as well. Yeah, it goes all the way back, doesn't it, the Red Ribbon Army. Again, I quite like the androids. I think they're really cool. Hey, thank you, Saiyan Spirit. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we out here grinding again. Dragon Ball Z was supposed to end with Cell. That would make sense, yeah. But that's the thing. Money talks, right? Money talks, and you gotta cash them checks while things are hot. Like, think of all of the video game franchises that probably should have ended, but somehow just kept going. And I don't mean to say this like they're bad games, because I think Assassin's Creed 3 and also 4, Black Flag, are great games. But it could have quite easily just ended after the Ezio trilogy, or after Revelations, even though that was shit. Like, Assassin's Creed could have ended there and we could have all been happy, and now look at what we're getting, you know?
Come on, let's go.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but you actually enjoyed Goku being dead or stayed in the other worlds. It's a sense that Goku's a legend and is hanging up. Yeah. Hanging up the old cape for good. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's insane that Buddy just learned Super Saiyan 3 in the other world as well. That's the only reason he died, isn't it? Just so he could train in peace without the wife shouting at him. Hey, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, future Gohan's pretty cool. Yeah, see how Editorio was peak. Not to say like Pono in Assassin's Creed 3, I still think he was quite a good character. And was it Edward Kenway? Edward? In Black Flag again, I thought he was great in that, and that was a good game. Might be cooked here, chat. I've got to respect the computer there. They've actually done me dirty. Teleporting and using the move. Like, sometimes you got to applaud greatness. Yeah, Kelly, I've played loads of shooter games. I've played them all. If you go onto PlayStation profiles and just search in my name, you can see all of the games that I've played and platinumed. Like, I've done the majority of the Call of Duty franchise, like, played and platinumed. Same for Battlefield. That's kind of where I'd say my speciality lies, is in FPS games. Feel bad for Chi-Chi. Yeah, it is pretty sad for her, to be honest. So again, like as a kid, like you kind of think that she's this annoying character, but then like well, I mean, I grow up now and I look and I think, oh well, she's like an amazing wife and also mother. She literally just wants the best for her family. While Goku's out here doing some dumb side quests. Yeah. Do you know what surprises me is just how strong Krillin is for a human. See, all of those lovely combos and we've still not even taken one bar of health off of Mr. Boo. And he's just fucking regenerated his health as well, the cunt. What are you meant to do? I'm kind of just in the sense of I'm going to throw this fight. Not, like, the RNG is not on our way. Like, we slaughtered our health in the first instance. Yeah, we're good.
Some kind of speed
Didn't like Dragon Ball Super? Do you reckon you'll like the remake of Dragon Ball Super, Swag, when they do that? A bit more faithful to the manga. I've played Doom 2016, yeah. I can't say I liked it that much, if I'm being honest. I don't really understand the whole Doom hype. How was Buddy doing a move when his back was on the ground? Yeah, just going back to Krillin, like, he's actually insanely strong when you do go for a human. So, like, testing Goku to the point... Was it in Super where they had, like, the sparring battle? Like, and he, like, Krillin needed to start training again for a little bit? And, like, he forced Goku to, like, go to Super Saiyan or whatever he did. goodness. I don't know how he did that. I was ready to give up. So people perform better and then back.
That sounds fun, Boo.
Do you
but
put the
I can't
milk
spend
in
all my
first?
time here playing with you.
What kind of question's that? It's got to be
Listen,
cereal then milk.
So wait for them, okay?
That's like putting milk and then a tea bag and hot water in. It's just things you don't do. You gotta pour your cereal in and then you pour your milk around it on top, because then it like, and then you let it sit for a little bit so it goes like a bit sticky, so it's not crunchy. Am I going to get the platinum in the fighting game I'm playing? Yeah, so the game that we're playing here, I will be getting the platinum. I hope to, at least. You know, it's a 70-hour job, but that's the plan. Nothing will take DBZ unless two specific things will happen. Unfortunately, one of the things already happened, and that is Dragon Ball Super discredited Goku and his accomplishments. What did Super do? Just doing a psychopath job. Yeah, Goku did seem a bit dumb in Super, to be fair. That was kind of jarring. I feel like by the end of Super, though, surely he was a bit smarter, no? I just feel like at the very beginning of it, he was a little bit dumb. Like, wasn't he farming or something? And like he had his like Zenny. Then didn't he lose it, or it got like stuck? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was just like a very comical cartoon mistake. You have chips for breakfast, Simba or Doritos? Never heard of Simba, but I know what Doritos are. So you have crisps for breakfast. That's an interesting breakfast choice. Is it tasty? Cookies for breakfast, nice. I'm so glad that attack is a long range one. I thought it was going to charge in. See, I've not been married for as long as Goku's been married, but do you think after that length of marriage and a god offered you like spark, like a god came to you and said, yeah, let's train? I don't know. Maybe if you're still in the honeymoon phase of the marriage, no kids, then maybe you would say, oh, sorry, dearest, but I don't know. Like, life's almost like complete, you know? He's got married, he's had his kids. Like, he can either just chill at home and do nothing, or he can go train with a god. I mean, one of the things you've got to think about as well is, think of how impactful Dragon Ball Z was for us. I mean, I was a kid when I watched it, like how it was for us. And I guess things changed slightly, and they're probably thinking about the new generation that they want to bring on as well. While it is frustrating, because like a lot of people that probably do watch Super, oh, we did it, are now adults, and I don't think it would be showing on Cartoon Network anymore. Like, it's all like Funimation or Crunchyroll. But maybe maybe their perspective was, right, well, if there are kids watching, we do want to make it a little bit simpler for them, which I'm not entirely mad at. It's obviously not great, but that expectable change on Super, issues more complex. If you understand, the remakes will only fix the animation. So they're fixing the animation swag, but they're also making it truer to the manga. So they're actually adding more stuff to it and more context, because I feel like a lot of stuff was missed out, to my understanding. I've not read the manga, but it seems like it's a W, if that makes sense. But again, I guess we won't know until it's out. Dragon Ball Z games are there. You can get some of them on the PlayStation Store, yep. I don't know about PlayStation 3, but you can definitely get them on PS4 and 5. There'll probably be Fighter Z, the Xenoverse games, and then Sparking Zero, I think are the only ones available. And then you've got like Breakers, and then the free-to-play one that I don't know the name, like Genshin something. Yeah, they should be on the PlayStation Store. Not this one though, unfortunately. Don't know, it might be. Anime's copying the manga is kind of boring to you. You like different things. It's interesting, isn't it? Because I feel like if there's somebody that's like, I don't know, this is going to be a very difficult fight, FYI. Boo has one of the most busted moves I've ever seen.
Are you even moving?
Like, for instance, if you've watched if you've read the manga, I guess you could be two sides of the coin. You could either want them to do something slightly different and unique, kind of Attack on Titan, let's just say, with the ending of that, because I think that's not in the manga. But then at the same time, you probably want things to be true to the source material, and nothing annoys you more when things deviate or get something wrong. So I guess it's very difficult to adapt stuff. That Genocide Blast move is lethal. I guess a healthy mix of stuff is probably good. You know, I feel like, I know it's not manga, but The Walking Dead was obviously a comic / graphic novel, and they changed a lot of the show up, didn't they? Some for better, some for worse. But I can appreciate that, you know, changing of it. I'm happy for you to spoil it, Swag. I mean, don't spoil like the Galactic Patrol and Morrow arc. Like, obviously don't spoil the stuff that's not been animated, but if I've seen it in Super, I'm happy for you to just mention like the differences between like what's currently out and like the manga. So I mean, as well, it's a tough one because as an anime watcher, especially if you're watching weekly, the last thing that I want to see is a flashback episode to just discuss previous things that have happened in Dragon Ball Z or whatever. Like, for instance, Jujutsu Kaisen this week has just done an episode that's recapping the past 7 episodes. And I'm kind of like, while JJK is confusing, and that's kind of helpful, it's also just very frustrating. So it's like eating into the real estate of, you know, oh, that's so unfortunate as well, in that attack. We only get 24 episodes and you've decided to waste an episode on regurgitating stuff you've already seen for context. Like,
He's gonna go at you with everything he's got now.
come on. Nice. I'm very surprised we did that first time, because when I did that on easy, he kicked my butt. W. You got a PS5? Oh, nice. Yeah, you should be able to find some Dragon Ball games on there. Sparking Zero is probably a good entry point if you're interested. The newest one.
It sounds like he's really mad.
Picking up physical is easy. Dragon Ball Z games are pretty cheap on PS3. Yeah, they are, to be fair. They are reasonably priced, yeah. I guess they're just in abundance, aren't they? I've tried to collect them all, then I've started trying to get the PlayStation Essentials one. So like the red case. I've got Raging Blast 2 in a red case, as well as my standard version. And I'm trying to get Ultimate Tenkaichi in a red case, but I'm obviously, if I see it for a good price, I'll get it, but I'm not going to rush to buy a duplicate. Beerus seems to have 10 or 12 episodes for 2 sagas. What do you mean that he's just featuring in? You played Attack on Titan, it's quite good. Yeah, I've got the... Oh, goodness me. Oh, wait, no, we're boo for this fight. I've got the Attack on Titan Wings of Freedom, the first game. I still need to get around to playing it, to be honest. Again, I brought that probably about 2 months ago now. What games am I going to platinum next? So I'm working actively on Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast, which is this. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Spider-Man Edge of Time. Rainbow Six Siege. And that's kind of what's open for me at the minute. Of like what I'm going to be platinuming, like what I'm playing. And I got the platinum today for the Final Fantasy VII remake as well.
It's not looking good.
Krillin is so annoying to fight because he's got very good dodging and very strong as well. I feel like I've lost too much health too. Thoughts on Goku Black? Yeah, I think he's pretty cool as a character. I like the art. Kind of reminiscent, like the whole future stuff of like the Cell Saga a little bit. I do feel like sometimes Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super could lack creativity. Because like you look at the Goku Black arc and like while it is cool and I like what they've done with like the time travel stuff and manipulation with Zenitsu, it's kind of like, oh well, isn't this just like the androids and like the, you know, shit like, oh no way, he's gonna come top of me. Yeah, okay, I forgot that Boo's move did that. Well, I didn't forget, I remembered.
You killed Krillin.
It's too bad, but you're finished.
And in manga elements in the anime, won't repair the complaints, just major flaws, manga's worse. Okay. Yeah, I've already played all of the Dragon Ball games on this one.
You're still in it. You can make it.
You have to 100% Attack on Titan, you know, it's a grind for the Gallon gear. Yeah, I don't know. Just think about things. Could I regenerate my health? That's like one of Boo's moves, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think I'd ever go for an Attack on Titan Platinum. It just seems too much of an ask. I just want to play it and experience it, and that's all, probably. What you thinking hasn't been animated yet, so it's a spoiler, unfortunately. You'll say a hint, it's related to a wish, and that's all you'll say about it. Swag, can you just tell me? A wish. If it's not wishing for Bulma to be young, or for money, I don't know what it would be. If I was to play Rainbow Six Siege on stream, it would probably be when I'm looking for like a quick stopgap. Because it's something that I've just been playing in my spare time with Nostromo, like just dropping into a few games. I don't really know how good it would be for stream viewing, being like an online game like that. I feel like there's so many like live service creators, whether it's Call of Duty Warzone, FIFA, even COD multiplayer.
Be careful. This guy is up to something.
And Siege as well, like you kind of just get lost in the mix of it. So, like I would like never say never. Like I probably would stream Siege, but I've just playing this like the PS3 games at the minute. And I'm enjoying it. I'll probably stream Siege when I'm a bit closer to the platinum, I'd say, because I've got a heck of a lot of grinding to do. I've already platinumed FIFA 26 and 25 and 24. I've done the vast majority of the FIFA games. Like the maiden arc with the Enquires and so on, but the ending, pressing the Xeno button. Yeah.
Who next?
You monster! You killed Krillin!
I should platinum Suicide Squad, kill the Justice League. I'm absolutely good. Thank you. I will not be touching.
This way, you're in trouble.
How's that?
Out of interest, how does Boo do this regeneration shit? Whenever he fights against me, Buddy's regenerating. What is it with a computer getting these regeneration moves and I don't have them? Like, what? Can't tell you. Definitely talk about it when it happens. It's not this new super. Oh, right. Okay, thank you. Thank you for not spoiling that. I thought you meant it was like something that really happened, right?
That.
To be fair, now that you say it, I think I've seen that spoiler on Twitter about all this.
How's that?
I can't say it might be something to do with Vegeta wishing that he's the strongest or something. This fight is going to be actually quite difficult. Fucking hell, alright. Android 18. Did you want to, like, maybe, like, let me have a go? Like, do you actually want to let me play the game or not? Yeah, how many people have we got to fight? Like 4 or 5? Like, we've got her, is there like Piccolo, Krillin, and then Videl?
You'll pay for this.
Again, I just... The game just feels unfair at times. I've got 4 bars of health, and collectively they've probably got 16 bars. Yeah, when this is flipped and it's the computer doing it, they've got like 8 bars of health, you know?
Lucky. Me getting really hungry. Now,
I've been streaming for 2 years now, I think.
Good? I can't possibly beat Maj.
See, the key thing here is just keep your distance and spam this move because it's OP.
It's not looking good.
Like to attend one of the Mexico Dragon Ball Open Air cinemas. It seems so like watching an episode in the future. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That does look awesome.
Guy's up to something.
I did it! I did it!
See, I personally think that's some bullshit, him landing his move there, when my move will technically landing with his, it should interrupt him first. Like, it's such a boring way to fight, but if this is distracting, then it's distracting, isn't it?
who next?
You monster! You killed Krillin!
I killed Krillin, oh no.
You're dealing with a tough one.
I don't know where she is, and let's keep it that way.
Take that.
See, the issue with her is that she needs to charge up to do anything meaningful because she's an android.
How's that?
How's that? Yeah, there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z games. They go all the way back to the PlayStation 1 and even before that, like Game Boy Advance, so there's a lot. If you're just strictly talking on like PlayStation consoles, probably way over 20. again, I'm sure Google would be able to tell. See, I've just made a big mistake here. She's very good at hand-to-hand combat. She's just taken off like a bar of health. My issue was I thought I could A combat and challenge to get my bar up stamina, but here's what it is.
What sort of chocolate should be?
You've got 12 Dragon Ball Z games, nice. Aside for Super Virus, enjoy the animation. Hopefully they replace the happy-go-lucky techno music. Probably. I'm sure they took a lot of the comments on board. So it did seem like it was like quite rushed, wasn't it? Isn't Dragon Ball Z in Fortnite?
Come on, you gotta hold on.
Oh really? People are watching Dragon Ball Z instead of being outside. That makes sense. It's a great TV show. You're on the PlayStation 5, there's loads of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Probably about, what, 10 maybe? On PS5?
Guess you weren't as strong as I thought, huh? Your turn. Look at how fast they are.
And take it seriously, Battle of the Gods will happen in a goofy I need to rewatch it because I can't remember what I watched. I feel like I watched the movie, not the anime, and then all of the super anime. I watched it at uni, but I ended up skipping. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I ended up skipping because it's like Resurrection F, right, and then Battle of the Gods, and I watched those movies, so I ended up just skipping a lot of the anime. And just googled like what was the filler stuff that happened in between, because that really pissed me off. Just like, why are we making movies and then turning them into the anime show? You want to platinum Spider-Man? Do it. It's a fantastic game. It's fairly straightforward to platinum as well. My Bulma! Going to war with a god. Yeah, the Broly movie was really good. But like again, they're gonna remake that as part of Super, sort of before they start the new arc. That's like the last thing apparently. Like, does it need remaking? Because the animation on that was pretty clean, wasn't it? But... probably like 20 to 30 hours for the Spider-Man Platinum. I guess games are subjective as well. Depends how fast you are. Yeah, I was gonna say about the Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan. Like, is that gonna be one of the movies that just, you know, sits on the outside and, you know, like the old movies used to? Because I wasn't really the biggest fan of the 3D. Was it 3D animation for that movie?
You look a little different.
Like, I didn't really like that. I thought it was good. It exceeded my expectations, but like I just didn't like the art style. issues with Super Broly, but for the most part, it was good. Yeah, I was gonna say whenever I watch like anything to do with Dragon Ball, I don't obviously know much about the manga and stuff, so I'm very easy to please. Yeah, I've seen all of the Spider-Man movies.
Get back in the action!
Stop us now!
We're getting our arms beaten, chat. How much damage does that do? Brutal. The game's feeling kind of laggy, or like the frames there. I hope we win this fight. Don't dodge, don't dodge, don't dodge. Motherfucker dodged. I don't know how he did that. I can't tell. Oh, it was a bad retcon. Yeah, I mean the thing about Broly though is that he was never canon to Dragon Ball. So they had complete freedom to make that story how they wanted to. And in fairness, right, the whole Broly hating Kakarot is the stupidest thing ever because he cried as a baby and that's the reason why he hates him and he is the legendary Super Saiyan. Like I don't know. I thought Broly's like initial thing is just that is just a bit of a silly very sort of like old school, isn't it? Like silliness, that story there. But yeah, again, I don't know the deep depths of the whole Bardock and King Vegeta, all of that stuff. If they've done it a disservice, then fair, fair enough. I get that. I was just more focused on Broly, to be honest with you, in the fights. You platinum, my name is Mayo too. Yeah, I feel like every trophy hunter kind of does it as a gag platinum. Here we go, chat. What a boy. Vegito. Welcome in, AK. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Let's get going for real this time. I'll be disappointed to see you go and die so soon. Go! You're pretty quick. I'll give you back. Oh no! I see. You're stronger than you were now that you're free. Much stronger. Strong enough to kill you. Less boasting, more fighting. I'm about to send you straight to the overworld. I have to see you try. I'm Super Vegito.
Do shit like this, we should get more health. The fact we don't is a criminal offense. So whenever these characters get their little power-ups in the game, they get a completely regenerated health bar and more health. Nothing we can do here, he's just doing this in. What do you mean all of this stays on your PS5 trophy list? I mean, yeah, if you play a game on PS3 and you're signed into your account, the trophy list will show on your PlayStation 5. Like, it's all connected.
You won't defeat me!
Ah, no, 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 no. Ah. Let's go.
Now then, this is getting tedious.
Akira Toriyama's most disappointing work was to make Dragon Ball Minus. What do you mean?
I'll give you
Rebooted Bardock story with Goku's mother and Super and adapted. The whole thing though is like, I don't know. I feel like when they write stuff, they obviously do things like in the 80s or 90s. Like things change and oh, star holder. There we go. That's for getting 100 stars, by the way, chat. Nice. I feel like when you do things in, like a very long time ago, things change and so do perspectives. And again, like I don't know what's canon, what's not. It's so confusing and convoluted the deeper you go into it. Yeah, the stream's been alright, thank you. We've had some stressful moments, but we've got there in almost in the end. You're logged into your PlayStation, you don't delete my name, Ismayo, from the trophy list because it's a private account, but it stays on your trophy list. You don't delete anything? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Once you've earned a trophy, you can't get rid of it, it's there for life. The only way you get rid of a trophy is if you delete your account or log out. If a game has 0% on it and you don't have a trophy, you can delete it by pressing the options button and it will say delete from list. You can also hide games sometimes from your list.
You're all okay.
How many hours have I got left? I don't know, in all honesty. I really don't know. Probably like another 30 or 40. Got a Far Cry 3 Platinum, nice. You have much cleaning up to do?
That's all you've got, huh? How long can you keep this up? What?
All right, keep it up.
Where are you? You're doing better than I expected. Where are you?
Well, I'm punching you. Fuck. How is he? This game never. I mean, it's obviously scripted towards the fucking computer, but like you take that for instance, and I'm in a combination of hitting him, and he goes, "Oh yeah, do you know what? Like, we're just not actually going to let you do your combination where he's already been beaten up. We're just going to break the lock." Fucking pussy. Deleted Fortnite because it didn't have any trophies on it. You don't want to play anymore. Yeah, I do the same with 0% games.
Tear you to pieces.
This might be dangerous.
Oh, what in Japan they treat everything as sort like everything's canon.
All right.
But like, for instance, if that's the case then, Swag, say a character dies,
Totally shut
okay,
down.
say a character dies on, let's say there's a Dragon Ball movie, right, and it happens at the exact same time as the Cell Saga, and Vegeta dies, but on that timeline of the Cell Saga, Vegeta, he can't be in two places at once, and he should technically be alive. Is it still canon? Like, I see a very big flaw in that way of viewing things. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not really the biggest person to be like, oh, canon, not, I don't really care, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, I do view things in the most part. Like, obviously, that's just throwing a spanner in the works. But, like, for instance, I would consider a lot of the Dragon Ball movies and GT and things like that, I would consider them canon with a pinch of salt. And, like, where it can work. Bit of a grind compared to Primal, but wasn't too bad. You thought it was more of a grind than Primal, that's interesting. Hey, welcome in, Volt. It's going well, how you doing, mate? I think we've got Goku to players as well, don't we? I hope.
Not good. Looks like this guy's
I can't remember.
Guess that's all you've got, huh?
I mean, Fortnite's like anything. If you play it too much, you'll get bored. You know? At the end of the day, it comes down to your personal preference. You know, I guess there's a slight bit of fun that can be had with Fortnite multiplayer, at least, because it's always different every game.
In the world?
I was gonna say, like, I really like Dragon Ball GT. I don't really know what the vibe check is on Dragon Ball GT, to be fair. Do people like that?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I feel like it had quite a cool concept, and I can see how it worked on TV at that time as well. It was like quite nice, I thought.
How long can you keep this up?
Platinum the car game. Nice. Oh, Primal Grind was worse. Yeah, I was gonna say mate. What did you stream? I do be like that sometimes after streaming Bolt. I do feel a little bit drained and tired. I recommend just laying down and decompressing for a bit. More of a punch, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's interesting to obviously see different viewpoints around the world. I know some people are like, oh, it's not canon. Oh, like, I don't watch what you want to watch, believe what you want to watch, and as long as you're happy, that's the main thing. Teocida and Stigma. Mate, I've got no idea what those games are. Are they some like JRPG stuff?
You can't leave me in your current form! You're going to die! Really? I think you're in for a rude awakening.
Oh look, we actually got a bit of health regen on our Super Saiyan. Who would have thought? This is such a small area as well. I'm thinking I might actually choke here, but I'm actually fine. The slippery fellow, this blue guy. Want to get a laptop so you can stream and stuff and play Steam games? Yeah. It's getting quite expensive now to do PC stuff though, the RAM shortages. If you did want to stream, you can always stream directly from your console. You don't need to have a computer. You can stream directly from the consoles themselves now. And you can also plug in, you can get a PlayStation camera. You can plug that in and you also get webcam if you want to do that. Played it and don't even know what type of game it feels like. More like a ritual. Oh wow. Buddy's unlocked some strange game. So Vegeta died in one movie and somehow lives in the anime. It's contradiction and the culprit for the contradiction because we have two separate individuals working on the same series. I mean, that's the other thing, because you said anything that's released by the official... what was it you said? Like, released by the official whoever. Probably the publisher. Say Toriyama's written one thing and then somebody else has written another thing, but it's published by the same person. Again, there's another contradiction. It gets messy, doesn't it? With stuff like that. You want to get a PC when you're older? Yeah, PCs are good. My issue with a PC, right, is they're expensive, and while they don't necessarily break, you have to constantly upgrade them. you know, and it's expensive. With consoles, they're good for like 10, 20 years. You don't need to touch them.
That's Majin Buu! He finally made it here?
Kid Boo's a drag. A little bit, yeah.
Hold on! This way, you're in trouble.
Do a couple of videos before you buy a random game. I'm surprised you didn't. That's like a must do for me. I always look at what I'm buying.
You can do it! Keep it up! It's in the bag!
Yeah, making a diagram with a contradiction, that would be useful, wouldn't it? I was about to say Krillin was getting fucked up, but now he's fucking me up. And Slay, welcome in, buddy. How's it going? Good to see ya. How did you get on with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth yesterday? And thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Chat, get some W's in. Get some W's in the chat. If you remember, get the Drake Club emojis as well. Thank you, buddy. How are the trophies on this game? Pretty brutal, mate. Not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a 7 out of 10 for the platinum. In terms of difficulty. I think it's like 60 or 70 hours as well. So, bit of a brutal one. The current objective that we're doing is beating the entire game on hard mode. So as you can imagine, the CPUs are just completely cracked. And as you can see, I'm getting my butt beat. Hopefully we can land this. I don't think we will though. Oh nice, we did. Yes, we won. Nice. Getting a camera soon. Getting a camera for your console and stream on YouTube. Right, got you. Yeah. That's how I started streaming. If you go all the way back to my very first stream like 2 years ago, when I did Live Alive and Crisis, that was on the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 camera as well. It's a great starting point. Like, it's a great starting point to get into streaming, very cheap. But what I found was, like, I think some of the worst things people can do is heavily invest into something but not know that they want to do it. So I always say, like, yes, it does kind of feel like a pointless purchase doing like streaming from your console and then also getting like the webcam for it, but you need to do that just to double check that it is something you want to do. And I realized that very early on and then just invested in myself, and I was like, right, let's full send this, let's get a computer, let's get a capture card, let's do this properly. Survive for a certain amount of time for this fight. Okie dokie. Anyone who played a Xenoverse 1, Kakarot, want to platinum the whole series, but you don't know about the PlayStation 3 ones? The PlayStation 3 ones, I have a bit of an affinity with them. Like, I've not really played a lot of them, to be honest with you. This was the only one that I've played. I popped my first trophy in 2011. I just popped one trophy and that was it. I just played against my uncle in 2-player. But they are good. They're like surprisingly good. They're like a nice bit of nostalgia if you're looking for a Dragon Ball Z game. They do, a lot of them do have online trophies. So that is like, you will need to either boost it by yourself, like with a second console, or find somebody with the game to do it with. So like that is a bit of a downside.
I feel like I'm beginning to understand why I'm always lagging behind you.
But yeah, Xenoverse 1, like GG's on that. I've tried playing a bit of Xenoverse 2 and I didn't really like, it was okay, but I just had no friends to play it with. But Kakarot's great.
You don't fight to win. You fight to keep pushing your own limits and to never ever lose. That's why you
Invested a dumb amount of money in this setup. I feel like you need to though, mate, right? Did you get like the full shebang, like PC, like gaming PC thing? Obviously like capture card, like whatnot. The thing is as well, is when you invest in yourself, it doesn't even have to be a crazy amount. Like if you've got a laptop that can handle it, or like computer of some sort, that's probably the biggest expense. Like, I use Elgato equipment, but by all means you don't have to. There's cheaper alternatives. You can use that. Like the webcam I use, I think it's a Logitech HD 1080 like C920 or something. I think they maybe sell for like between £60 and whatnot, but they always go on sale. You can pick them up for like 30 on a good day. That's what I use. You can also connect your phone to work as a camera, so you don't even need to get a camera. A lot of my early videos, I used my iPhone microphone. I recorded my audio that way. We're going to really struggle on this.
I underestimated you.
And maybe everyone Dragon Ball has come out to say something is non-canon, say it flat out, and they made the challenge years ago and you said anyone give you $100 if they finally want. You're going to play Cat Quest? Cat Quest is on my list of games to eventually play. I'm in no rush though. Dragon Ball Sagas?
All right.
Oh god. Really? I wonder if I can just run away from boots. This is just to survive a certain amount of time. I'd say your best person to pick holes in something would be Danny Geekdom 101. He's very good at finding evidence and stuff. Yeah, is Cat Quest 3 not going on to PS Plus or on the...
That's why you're never interested in ending someone's life. Never even wanted to kill me. It seems almost as if I just want to understand just a little bit why people care about each other. It drives me nuts.
I do Cat Quest 3 for that, see. Yeah, from what I've heard, they're meant to be really good games, aren't they? Hey, welcome in, Keegan.
You're doing better than I expected.
You're doing Spider-Man 2 at the moment, awesome.
Ready for the real deal.
I love how we just trapped in the corner. Can you please get out of this corner?
Take him out. As a Super Saiyan 3, you should to blow Boo away completely.
I thought I'd do it, but it would mean that I'd have to charge up my ki for a full minute.
You didn't want me to have to fight him alone. Get ready for the real deal.
Yeah, I remember how the Boo saga ends. Vegeta comes in clutch, he breaks his fucking pride by asking Earth for their energy. Chats to Earth. Obliterates Boo. And he's reincarnated as Oob. That's one of the things I would have liked to have seen in Super, is more of Oob. Because he technically should be there, shouldn't he? Because Super takes place after Z. Am I right? And like, isn't Oob meant to be like the strongest warrior on the planet or something, and you've just never seen him since? Haven't fell in love since Burst and Little Raging Blast 1 and 2.
For 1 minute, you just concentrate.
Yeah, Burst Limit, I need to try that one out. I think I might have played it. I've got it. CapCut might be going to PlayStation. Interesting. I mean, PlayStation already has its own in-house editing software on the console. It's called Share Factory, I believe. Again, another thing of editing, right? There's quite a number of creators on YouTube, some really good ones as well, that they edit completely on their console or mobile. But one of the other things you can do is you can set up the auto replay thing on PlayStation to capture your trophy pops or just like record stuff on PlayStation, and then you can transfer that over with a USB stick, and then obviously like edit on mobile or whatever. Can't lie, chat, that was probably the most boring way to do a level, but seeming as it had time conditions, I don't care.
What's going on? My key isn't charging right.
Hey, welcome in, Wheeler Monkey. How's it going? I've got two capture cards. I've got the one I'm using for the PS3 is the HD60X, I believe. And then I've got like the 4K S or X as well plugged into the PS5. Complete greed, by the way. It's just it's laziness on my part to set up two capture cards, so I just run them both into PS5 and 4. If you're using an Elgato capture card to stream already, you will be fine. What you need to do is buy a HCDP stripper or whatever that HDMI signal is. If you type that onto Amazon, read the reviews, make sure you get one that works. You need to plug in like a small box that strips the the signal. You got the HD60S. You might be able to get. Let me just Google what it looks like. I'll tell it. Elgato HD60S. Oh yeah, the HD60S. I was in a bit of a conundrum because I had a. I'll just Google the ones I've got. So yeah, my first capture card was the Elgato HD60X. I say first, I had the original one on PlayStation 3, by the way. But so the one that I used to capture PS5 software was the HD60X. And then I also now use that for my PlayStation 3. And when I was looking at upgrading my system a little bit, so I could have two capture cards sort of thing, I was like, do I buy an older one, so like a HD60S for instance, and just keep that on the PS3? But it was, when I was doing my research, it was like a gamble and it wasn't a guarantee that it would work. I knew that by buying either the same one I already had twice or upgrading, so like my PS5 is future proof for PS6 and whatever, like I knew that it would work with that box, but I couldn't guarantee it with a HD60S. Budokai 1 was your first Dragon Ball Z game. It probably would have been mine as well. I remember playing 1, 2 and 3 growing up. I think probably 2 and 3 were my favourites. Super takes place before the end of Z. Remember the tournament that U participated in was 5 years in the future after Kid Buu do it. Alright, that's it, Swag, yes. I was gonna say, cause I remember Googling all of this shit, and Dragon Ball Dharma takes place at a very fine period of time as well. Like, I was Googling it, I was like, how's Dharma taking place? And again, it's in a very, very precise piece of timeline, isn't it? But yeah, no, that would be right. The grind's going surprisingly okay. I wasn't going to finish the Buu saga on stream, but here we are, so we are gonna do it. Let's go. I wasn't expecting, like, there could be some roadblocks in these final fights, don't get me wrong, but I'm impressed with how well I've become. If we go back and watch these streams from like the last couple of weeks, I was struggling. Like, I've definitely improved. The laziness you aspire for. while it is laziness, I also just think that time is money, and like, not saying I would, but like if I wanted to just switch over to my PS5 right now, I could. Obviously, maybe if I was streaming on Twitch, it would be easier to like fluctuate between games. Shit. He's so good, isn't he? How has the Big Boo got more health than us? But yeah, like having the whole process of setting up the PS3 capture card and stuff, like it is, like I've recorded the process of how to do it on my phone, but like it is a bit of a pain in the arse to get all of the wires connected properly. Like it takes a lot of wiring, and I just thought it's kind of off-putting when like you want to play a PS5 game one day and then you want to do a PS3 game, so then you kind of like lock yourself in for like 2 weeks to a month of only recording content on one console. And I was like, I need to like be a lot more agile in the way I'm doing things. Like I can't have that holding me up. So yeah, aspire to my level of laziness, chat, but it's also a big power play because then I can just do more games. Super Anime barely scraped 2 years in the first episode. Oh, okay. Pretty close to having all the Dragon Ball games on PS5. Nice. Chosen at times to play games digitally on your PS5 so you don't have to bother with changing this. I feel you. Completely valid. The tiniest piece of health. Let's go. Kid Buu is just so chaotic. I actually just don't like him as well. I feel like you go from Super Buu and you have like this really cool composed sort of like prick of an antagonist to then just an animal in Kid Buu that's like pumping his chest and just like being a maniac. Like I just feel like he could have been like even like the aura in villains. Like Kid Buu could have been so much crazier, I think. See, I do love having my games physically, but oh yes, right at the end. Yeah, I do love having games physically, but I will be real. Playing digitally is so much quicker and easier. What are the conditions? Do we actually have to win? Yeah, defeat him. Okay. Got a physical game that's on Plus. You just install the Plus one. Yeah, I do the same. It's just convenience, isn't it? I mean, before this year, or sort of like the end of last year, when I got into like physical collecting a lot more, like I was always like sort of digital everything, and it's like I've changed my stance on that a bit. I've always brought the game franchises that I love physically, like Final Fantasies and things like that. Like that's always been consistent. But like a game like High on Life or something like, you know, an obscure title, I wouldn't probably. I'd just get that digitally, or like wait for a digital sale. Saying that, I would like to get High on Life 1 and 2 on physical because I think the box art's still pretty cool. So unlucky there.
However,
Yeah, that was the thing that I was trying to say. Like, a lot of my games as well, they weren't out on display besides me. They were like under my bed in storage. So it's like if I did want to go back and play a game, I'd have to hunt for the disc as well. I don't really remember that episode. I mean, I kind of remember it. Isn't he like a park ranger or something? And he's like, does he have like a force field around his house? Like, I kind of vaguely remember the episode, like him being recruited, but I wouldn't remember an Oob reference. Only a certain amount of... Oh, really? See, I just thought that High on Life 2, I was just like, I'll get, like, I can't play it right now because I'm so busy. I'm just going to wait on it and just assume it goes down for a sale. Chat as well, if you are joining for the first time, welcome in, hope you're doing well. If you do want to be part of the Discord, it's the pinned comment in the chat, and it's also in the description. And if you haven't subscribed, maybe consider doing so.
Don't you care about the fate of the Earth? The fate of the universe? Aren't you listening?
I just hate it when... I mean, I knew that I was going to die. Man, it's so lethal, that attack. See, if I timed my first attack better, I wouldn't have been pulled... My pants wouldn't have been pulled down like this. Like, we're pretty much fucked now. We've not even landed a hit on him yet.
You're really amazing. You fought really well. All by yourself. I hope that you get reborn as someone good someday. And I'd like to fight you again. I'll be waiting. And I'll be training for the day we meet again. Take you down!
Nice. I feel like I did this in my first time round. There was another fight I've done historically, and every time I tried to land my move, I think it might have been in the Freezer Saga actually, like every time I tried to land my move, never landed. Frustrating thing there is I'm trying to hit him in the stomach to cancel that attack and it's not working. It was just clipped, right? We'll get him next time. Just unlucky. Good Dragon Ball Super 86. Dende and Nakami look out encourages Goku to be Oob's teacher one day and that Oob is a baby. Oh, right, okay. So it's a nice little callback, should we say. Or call forward. I just can't help but think this Vegeta section is just so pointless.
That'll never work. Even if I collect a little energy from everyone on Earth, it still won't be enough to defeat you.
I told you it's time. All the times you say that, they have to give you every bit they can spare.
Huh?
Hey, the green guy, can you hear me? I want to speak to everyone on Earth.
You mean what Babidi did? I don't know if I can do that.
The thing is, anime guy, is I've made it to the very end of the game not learning how to do blocking and Z counters, and I'm quite happy to keep going that way. I think I've said in a previous stream when it comes to blocking in video games is that it seems quite inconsistent and I press the buttons. Like, the margin to pull them off needs to be perfect, and it's not a skill that I'm willing to learn because I believe I can get by doing a workaround, and I am the proof that, you know what I mean? Because, like, for instance there, I knew he was going to do a move, and I was pressing dodge and to the side, but for whatever reason, it just didn't, like, it didn't work, you know? There's some times when you just get caught. See, this is the very frustrating thing here is I'm pinned in a fucking corner and I can't do anything or see anything. I hit that fucker late. Sogma. Alright.
This is as it should be.
Probably going to switch to Goku at any second now. There we go. I want to say Uber's younger than Pan, but you could be wrong. Oh god, I forgot about Pan. She's actually kind of strong, isn't she? She was in the that Beast movie, whatever that was called.
Everyone, please, hurry! Don't you care about the fate of the Earth? The fate of the universe?
You idiots, aren't you listening? We need your help. Asking you myself. I'll be lost route. But I need you to give me your energy first. I mean, it's not like we have a choice. Telling them that is the only way they'll trust me. My priority now is to beat you.
I don't really know what you're meant to do there. I'm literally pushed up against the wall of the map as well.
You're really amazing. You fought really well. All by yourself. I hope that you can be born
So that is another Spirit Bomb miss where we could have got a vital hit on him there.
I'll be training for the day.
That's fine, little man. You do your attack and I'll do mine. I wonder if it lands.
You're really tough. See ya.
And I've been able to dodge while in an attack animation. It is kind of jarring. There's nothing more heartbreaking when you do an attack animation like that, for instance, and you can't cancel out of it, and like the enemy just takes advantage of that and gets behind you. How did I get hit there? Not only did I instant transmission, but I also then hit him. This is the thing as well, like I'm trying to gamble slightly differently with just trying to attack and like get a punch off on him instead of dodging. Gonna head out, just join the Discord. Hey, thank you dude, I appreciate the $5 as well man. That's super kind of you tonight. Thank you Slay. Chat, get some fucking W's for our boy in the chat. And welcome into the Discord dudes. Pleasure to have you. Thank you for the generosity. Can we clutch this up? Get the W's in there. Get them emojis as well, let me see. We could do this if we get it right. But the likelihood of me getting this right is quite low. Yeah. Yes! That was such a cheap way to do it. I was like, bet everything on the key blast. Let's go. That wasn't the worst fight I've done, but it was kind of tough. Just have to wait and see Ube in the tournament, Dragon Ball Super whenever he gets written into the manga. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They'll probably forget about him though, won't they? Chat, don't forget to drop a like on the stream, alright? Vegeta and Goku are telling you to drop a like.
I really don't.
Make sure to drop a like, please. Do it, do it, like. Alright, GG's. That is basically the majority of the game completed on hard. We've got some like hidden levels to do, and also like some of the what if stories, so like the alternate timelines, like movie stuff, to do on hard. So they could be difficult as well, don't get me wrong. But like we've done like, you know, the lengthy part. What I am going to do is I'm going to try the little save scum technique we spoke about. I have seen Dragon Ball Dharma. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Right. So I believe if I purchase all of these, and then quit out of the app, it should give me a trophy and reset my coins back to 50, I think it was. So the key thing when doing this, when you're in the store, you've got to be very careful you don't back out of it because it will save your game and in turn get rid of the stars. So if the trophy guide is correct, we should get a trophy here. There we go. Maestro. So that's for getting all of the background music in the game. And the guides say apparently if you close the application and boot it back up, you should keep your coins. So let's see. And that just saves some of the post-game grind, alright? So which new project you're excited most? Dragon Ball Super Beerus or Dragon Ball Super Galactic Patrol? I think it's the Galactic Patrol. I'm really interested to see like that entire thing, and more so like the Moro arc and Vegeta's, is it Ultimate Ego or something? Basically just seeing Vegeta be the strongest character for once, or at least for a moment in it, will be nice. Because I feel like that's like the only thing that Vegeta's character really needs, isn't it? Is kind of like the him moment to save everybody. So yeah, we will get another trophy for completing the Boo arc, but we need to buy a hidden level. But I'm not going to buy any levels, purely because we still need to get 15 more stars to unlock all of the outfits in the game. Killer Instinct Vegeta. That's a pretty cool name for it. There we go. It works. We've got our money back. Awesome. So that saves people having to grind out all of the levels again to get the extra stars. Nice. So the only stuff that we're missing then to do on hard will be these levels here. And I believe there's about 16 of them, which will take us over the threshold in order to get... I mean, there's a lot of hidden levels we need to purchase as well. But essentially, we'll complete these levels, and that will give us enough stars to then unlock the... what are they called? another trophy. I'm just going to see if there's another trophy that we can get, or if there's anything we can do towards the end of like the stream to wrap up. So I don't really want to start a new storyline, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think there's any quick and easy trophies we can knock out anymore, to be honest with you, everybody. Maybe we'll do the cell games. That should be quick. I think it's a better fit than Ultra Ego. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to play against the CPU. No idea the difficulty of it. I do think we need to spam these tournaments anyway for, what's it called? For like items in game. Oh, surely we win that side. I mean, we gotta get through Gohan, but he's probably the toughest opponent now. I'm trying to tug on the heartstrings. What by going? I'll be back tomorrow, and then I'll be back next week. But yeah, I've streamed over my allocated slot by like way over an hour. I need to kind of come off and sort of, you know, reset and get to bed and stuff. As fun as it is, it's not a weekend, and I do have work tomorrow. And I'm kind of like scripting the video as well, so. No idea how good Polly actually is, to be fair. This is the problem when you're fighting against a smaller character, the hitboxes are so points. Like, bro's just being hit in the dick constantly. Like, he's got to be in agony. Look at that, ow. Because Johnson's going to fall off. I swear if Go 10 has made it to the final.
Your moment in the spotlight is finally here.
Who's winning here? Oh, nice. Android 19. Let's go. Should be an easy fight. Doo-doo-doo. Is this the same announcer voice as the fish from SpongeBob from Bikini Bottom? It might be, you know. I was listening to it. Like, this does sound kind of familiar. Generally, it could be, bro. That's hilarious.
This is ridiculous. It's suicide. Alrighty, next. Yeah, you're not too bad. Watch a little first.
How is the audio, by the way? I don't think it's too loud. But a bit late now, but do let me know. Audio's fine. Perfect. Thank you, anime guy. Yeah, it's always difficult when you play a new game, especially a fighting game, because it's like it can be quite loud at points, but then you obviously still want to hear it. You don't just want to hear me trying on. I mean, I'm just surprised I've managed to get this far in the game, considering how bad I am. Like, 'cause I know that I'm not good at doing blocks and stuff. Like, I'm just extremely surprised I got this far. I do think some of the arcadey ladder stuff are going to be difficult, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right, that is the Cell Games 1. Please give me trophy. Alright. Champions, champions, champions. Ole, ole. Cell Games champion, there we go. Let's go. I don't know why, but I just saved just to be safe. Better to be safe than sorry, am I right? Alright, so it's good that we learned that that star save scum thing works. Don't know how people feel about that, but in a 70-hour grind, if it saves me like an hour, I'm all for it. Alright, let's sync up the trophies then. From the looks of things, our trophy counter was our trophy counter on 16. It's gone up to 19, so we've got 3. Alright, alright, alright. We're at 38% Dragon Ball Raging Blast. So yeah, these trophies will start to shoot up. So that Majin Buu one, again, we could pop a lot of these trophies now, but I'm holding off just to get a different one, which is a little bit more grindier. So again, complete that saga, unlocking all of them, completing all of them on hard. Like we're probably about 75, maybe 80, 85% of the way there for that. it's the every costume one, which is the one that's holding us back at the minute. So we're just grinding those stars to get that done. But yeah, we got 100 stars tonight, which is awesome. These trials might be difficult because they require you to do different things in them, and I don't really know how they work yet, but we'll get to those. Yeah, playing against a computer 100 times, destroying every object in each match versus the computer is going to be it's going to be rough, to put it that way, because there's no way to track that. It almost happens by luck, I would say. That's a very awful trophy. Like, every single map you have to destroy every single piece of the map. So there are guides and stuff, but it is just a bit of an awkward one. Battling is all of the characters. I think I need one more unlock for that, and then I've got that one. Collecting all items, that one could be quite tough, but again, there's probably a method for that. Customizing the character decks, yeah, that one will pop. And then this is like the... I'll probably do these trophies last, because it's just funny to do the tutorial trophies at the very end. And then viewing all of the trivia as well. Oh, so we got 20 out of 50. Yeah, so we're actually, I think, making some really good progress on this, I'd say. Things you love to see. Great progress. All right, chat. I am going to head out now. So thank you so much, everyone that has tuned in today to watch some Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast. I will be back tomorrow. I will be streaming a Platinum Trophy List review stream, and I'll probably do it a little bit earlier tomorrow as well, so maybe we can get through some extra lists as well, but I'm not going to promise anything there. We'll see how many trophies are on the lists. But of course, if you do like watching me review Platinum Trophy lists, or you're intrigued to see what members of the community have on their trophy list, then definitely tune in tomorrow. It'll be about 9 or 10 p.m. GMT. Maybe I'll go early. I don't know. I'll see how I feel, but I'll communicate it and update the stream tomorrow as well. And then that'll be me for the week, and then I'll be returning next week for some more PlayStation 3 games, and hopefully we can get some platinums as well. But that's all from me. Thank you so much, everybody. You have been awesome tonight. It's been great chatting with you all, and I look forward to speaking to you all again in some future streams. And just another thank you to Slay City for the $10 as well. Absolute legend coming in with the donations tonight. So thank you so much. I do really appreciate that. And take it easy, everyone. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and be safe. I'll see you all tomorrow. Night. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.